Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to your acumen pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. And this is going to be another spiritual headline, man, and it's from the AP, and it's named Hamas targets Jerusalem after clashes at revered mosque, Salakia. And I want to bring this out just to show, all right, which should be known by now, that these people that are in that land right now do not fit the prophecies. They constantly are at war, constantly having violence, and all those things, if they were the true people of the Lord, should not be happening. And that's according to the Holy Scriptures. So I'm gonna read this article, go through some precepts, and that'll be it, because it's too plain now. It's too plain now. All right. You actually had the true people. Multiple brothers did articles on this. I already did one on it, dealing with so-called black Hebrew Israelites being kicked out of the land, when that's truly their land, but the way they went about it was all wrong, because the Most High and the Son is going to put us back in that land, all right, according to Bible prophecy. But let's get into this article. It says Hamas militants fired dozens of rockets into Israel on Monday, including a barrage that set off air raid sirens as far as Jerusalem, after hundreds of Palestinians were hurt in clashes with Israeli police at a flashpoint religious site in the contested Holy City. The rocket fire drew heavy Israeli retaliation in the Gaza Strip. Health officials said at least 20 people, including 9 children, were killed in fighting, making it one of the bloodiest days of battle between the bitter enemies in several years. So anybody that still think that those people over there with the funny hats are the actual Israelites of the Bible, you got to be insane. It says the fighting escalated already heightened tensions throughout the region following weeks of confrontations between Israeli police, Palestinian protesters in Jerusalem. The confrontations, focused around disputed hilltop compound in Jerusalem Old City, have threatened to spark a wider conflict. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accused Hamas of crossing a red line with the rocket attack on Jerusalem, some 100 kilometers, 60 miles north of Gaza, and promised a tough response. So it's going to be more bloodshed and more fighting. But I'm going to go right into the scriptures. Let's go to Jeremiah 30:3. It says, "For lo, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah," all right, the northern southern kingdom. So for those people that's over there, where's the rest of the tribes at? Where the hell is the rest of the tribes? That's a question that I have for you. It says, "Saith the Lord, I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it," right? So the Lord is going to put us back in that land. All tribes, and today you tribes are you so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, and so-called Negroes scattered, basically scattered all over the world, but a bulk of you are scattered over here in Mystery Babylon, aka America. All right, but the point I brought that out is because the Lord is going to put us over there. We're not going to have to fight battles. We ain't going to have to worry about rocket attacks, all right, and having to have tanks and this and that, because when the Lord does that, that's going to be it, all right? That's going to be it. Let's keep going. Let's go to the book of Isaiah 54. Let's start at 8. It says, "In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord thy Redeemer. For this is as the waters of Noah unto me, for as I have sworn that the waters of Noah should no more go over the earth, so have I sworn that I would not be wroth with thee nor rebuke thee." Right? So he made that covenant with Noah. Basically, he wouldn't flood the earth anymore, and he gave the symbol of a rainbow that he wouldn't destroy the earth like that anymore. And now they took that symbol of that rainbow and basically have ruined it with the whole alphabet game, to say the least. Verse 10, "For the mountains shall depart and the hills be removed, but my kindness shall not depart from thee, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, saith the Lord power, that have mercy on thee. O thou afflicted, tossed with tempest, and not comforted, behold, I will lay thy stone with fair colors, and lay thy foundations with sapphires. And I will make thy widows of agates, and thy gates of carbuncles, and all thy borders of pleasant stones. And all thy children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of thy children. In righteousness shalt thou be established, thou shalt be far from oppression. So when this happens, when this kingdom, everlasting kingdom, which is promised to come when the Messiah returns, it's going to be peace in this kingdom. Our children are going to be at rest. There's even scriptures that's saying our children are going to play with, wild animals and have dominion over them. It's going to be total peace in our kingdom. So when you read stories like this about rocket attacks and fires and people in an uproar and getting carried out on stretchers, this should tell you that, this doesn't line up. Who are these people in that Holy Land? Who are these people claiming to be something that they're not? All right? Those are the questions you should ask yourself. When he holding up that peace symbol, this man is a damn fool. All right? Because it's only going to be more bloodshed, more war, because those people that are over there don't belong over there. They do not belong over there, right? Man, crazy. Let's go back. It says, this is Netanyahu. He says, whoever attacks us will pay a heavy price. He said, warning that the fighting could continue for some time. It's always going to continue. If the Lord take you out, and that land got to be cleansed. In Washington, State Department spokesman Ned Price condemned in the strongest terms of rocket fire on Israel and called on all sides to calm the situation. More broadly, we are deeply concerned about the situation in Israel and the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, including violent confrontations in Jerusalem, he said. A diplomatic official said the United Nations, Egypt, and Qatar, which frequently mediate between Israel and Hamas, were all trying to halt the fighting. He spoke on conditions of anonymity because he was not authorized to discuss the issue with the media. All right, so let's go back to the scriptures. Let's get this right here. This book of Baruch 2 and 32. It says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. Right. And who do you see doing that? Who is fulfilling these prophecies? You have the Israelites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, basically pushing this gospel, waking up, the hopeful elect. Verse 33, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the ways of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. Right. And who's fulfilling this? Who's doing this? Like I keep pointing out, according to the false ones over there in that land, they already knew who they were. All right. But that's totally illegitimate, because you wouldn't see that violence if they were really those people. But Baruch 2 and 34, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. I mean, when we get in our land, man, like I said, there ain't gonna be no need for some retaliation over rocket strikes. That's madness, total madness, right? And they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. We're not gonna have buildings getting bombed and holy sites getting torched. You gotta be out of your mind. All right. It says, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. Right. It's not going to be any more fighting over that land. It's going to be settled once the true Israelites are put back. All right. Where was I at? It says Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Conricus, a military spokesman, said 6 rockets were aimed at Jerusalem in what was believed to be the first rocket attack on the city since 2014 war. Shortly after the sirens sounded, explosions could be heard in Jerusalem. One rocket fell on the western outskirts of the city, lightly damaging a home, causing a brush fire. The Israeli army said one rocket was intercepted and others fell in open areas. You see? So, It's just more nonsense, man. Tear gas, Palestinians in uproar, Islamic people over there about their mosque. Just madness over there. Total madness. Let's keep going. Let's get Ezekiel 36 and 24. And there's so many scriptures, man, dealing with this topic. All right, proving what's going to happen when the true people go back, proving what's going to go down and how it's going to go down. We're not going to need any agreement, decided by, a world court to get some land. No, the Lord is going to establish it. Ezekiel 36 and 24. I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all the countries and will bring you into your own land, right? That's what we're waiting on, through Yahweh Shai. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart will also I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. Right? He's going to put the law, statutes, and commandments in us. Right? And we're going to be perfected, so you can understand. All right? That's why it's going to be an everlasting kingdom, because there's going to be no need to take us out or remove us, because we're going to be doing what we're supposed to do perfectly. Verse 27, I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. There you go. And ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. I will save you from all your uncleanliness, and will call for the corn and will increase it, and I will lay no famine upon you, and I will multiply the fruit of the tree, and will increase of the field, that ye shall receive no more reproach of famine among the heathen. So it's going to be no plagues, no bad times. It's going to be truly beautiful when the Lord does this. All right, and that's pretty much the point. We're dealing with this little article about those rocket attacks. And like I said, man, if in this day and time you still think that people over there are the true people of the Lord, you are truly lost. Truly lost, man. Truly lost. You see this? They about to get down. But anyway, that's the point. I want to give all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And shalom the next time.